Hi, I'm Brenna, and recently I bought a van to start van life. After renovating the van in 10 days, it was time to leave. After a very heartfelt goodbye, I hit the road with my boyfriend Justin, and we started our adventure. In the last episode, we drove across Texas before ending the night at our first BLM spot.
Let's go take a...
Good morning! Morning, guys. So currently Justin and I are enjoying our breakfast. I'll give you a little breakfast tour. Justin tried oats for the first time today.
I did. They weren't bad.
They weren't bad.
Pretty good.
We got our little setup. And the main reason I pulled you out right now was to do a little recap of how last night went. Last night was pretty good. I definitely think we'll have to sleep topsy-turvy at some point to try it.
I'm a fidgeter.
Because Justin is a fidgeter and I could not fall asleep. But also just like to have more shoulder room. Yeah. The temperature was great. It was cold. I actually had to get the duvet out. And then in the morning it got hot, which is perfect because it woke us up when it was like 8:30 or something. After we finished eating, it was only a 20-minute drive to our first national park in the van. This national park is famous for having the highest point in Texas at Guadalupe Peak, but we got there late in the day, so we decided to stop in the visitor center, take a look around, and then try and ask advice for a more moderate trail. We have officially parked, spoken to the woman at the visitor center, and we are going to do Devil's Hall Trail today. It is a 4.2 mile round trip trail, moderate, but the girl said it was her favorite. The only thing that she said was to look out for snakes because they'll hang from branches and be everywhere. So, start the trail. Flies won't leave me alone. We're almost there. I can see it over there. Although this is not a super long trail, it was very hot. I had to sit down and eat my snack before we even made it to the final stop. And as you can see, there were tons of flies everywhere. Oh my God. Ah! Almost there.
We're currently...
What?
I'm talking to your camera. We're currently in the Guadalupe Mountains Devil's Hall Trail. What I would say is that it's a good trail. It's like 4 miles. You go into a riverbed, so it's pretty rocky for a lot of it. We got to do like a little bit of miniature rock climbing, I guess you could say. I like all that. I kept looking for tarantulas and like snakes and stuff, but because the lady told us it was inhabited by a bunch of snakes and I want to see some snakes. But I didn't see any, which is kind of sad. But the problem with this trail, and the reason that I give it a 3 out of 5, mostly because you are getting absolutely hounded by flies. There's flies everywhere. They're taking over. They're trying to kill us. I thought this path would be infested by snakes, and I was so excited, but instead it's infested by flies, which is not as fun. What do you think, babe?
I agree. After leaving the national park, we drove to White's City, which is about 25 minutes away from the park. This is a small little quaint town with a gift shop, a post office, and as of 2020, the census said that there are only 85 people living there. As for us, we only wanted one thing: to find a place to shower. Okay, so we went into that gift shop and I just so happened to ask them if they knew about anything with the showers. Turns out they run the showers. So you just fill out this form and then I'm just gonna stick it on the car right on there so that they can see when you go drive in the RV park that you have paid to shower. It was $3 per person to shower. That's awesome. Okay, I'm like literally so excited to take a shower. It wasn't anything fancy, but the water was hot, so for $3, I definitely think this was a good choice. So we showered and now we are back in our little campsite. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So it's free. It's literally just an empty lot. So I'll show you since we were here during the day, but this is it. A big empty lot that you can park on. It was only our second night to stay on this BLM land, and Justin and I had a lot of organizing to do and honestly just trying to get the hang of living out of a van. Overall, it was a great first full day on the road, and I'm really excited for the next video where we take you with us as we explore Carlsbad Cavern National Park.